Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. In what month do we vote for president? November. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name your U.S. representative. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the governor of your state now? What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? life, liberty,